Hi everyone, I'm Alicia, and today I'm here with Ron from Wood Tops and Tables. Ron, how you doing today?
Very good.
Good.
Thank you.
So in this video, you're going to be telling me a little bit more about what you do. So you guys take these trees that have been diseased or fallen down in a storm, maybe even just reached the end of their life cycle, and you cut the lumber from them and you make these unique custom pieces for your customers. So I just want to turn it over to you. And what can you tell me about the process from start to finish?
Well, what we do is that we practice what is called urban forestry,
Okay.
right? Where there's not one tree that is ever taken down for our own personal use.
Okay.
All of the trees that we use are, like you had said,
Yeah.
diseased, reach their maximum life expectancy, or they just have to come down because of road improvements or a customer wants them out of their yard for whatever reason.
Right.
But they're coming down one way or the other. And so I'm an artist. I hand select the pieces that I intend to make these slabs
Okay.
or the decorative lumber out of. So it's not just random. Just like the piece that is seen on the screen now is that there's tremendous curvature to it, and the more curves and the more unique stresses that a tree has gone through
Right.
in its lifespan will create more and more unique highlights
Right.
in the wood.
And I bet those pieces are way more so beautiful too, with those more unique markings and stuff in them.
Oh, it's stunning. I've spent most of my life in the construction industry, and so
Right.
I've got a background of construction, and so I can appreciate all of those unique visual components
Right.
in the pieces of wood.
Right.
So that's what I try to capture.
Right. So after you cut the trees down then, and you go out and make your, selections of what you would like, what happens then?
Well, actually, the tree guys, they cut the trees down
Okay.
and bring them to me.
Oh, okay, nice.
I don't go out to the site and actually hand select them.
Okay.
It's that I have created certain associations
Okay.
with the local tree arborists and so on, that they'll call me ahead of time when they're taking down a really unique specimen.
Wow.
And maybe even ask, or often they will ask how I would like for it to be cut.
Wow, that's awesome.
And so then that way I can instruct them to the best of their ability to take it down this way. And then it creates the visual effects on the slabs
Wow.
because of the way that the branches are cut off of the trunk and so on and so forth.
Wow, that's so awesome. And so once they get to you, you're able to look at those pieces and then turn them into something amazing. So at this point, once they're in your warehouse and you're picking through the pieces, what happens from there?
Well, actually, after I cut them into slabs, it's a tremendously time-consuming process that I cut them and then have to stack them in a certain way that allows air to get in between the slabs.
Okay.
They'll sit out in the yard for 3 or 4 months at least, just air drying.
Right.
And then they will be kiln dried for 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
And then they will be planed flat and then brought into the warehouse.
Okay.
And then from the warehouse, then they'll be sanded. And there is stacking and restacking, and most of these are so heavy they have to be lifted by the crane. And so it's not, it's a very time-consuming and very labor-intensive process.
Okay.
But it's the true love and appreciation for the trees and for the wood, and I just feel a strange connection to them in some way that I feel like they're very humanistic in so many ways.
Right.
It's the stresses in their life that make them unique, and it's also the stresses in our life that tend to make us unique.
You're absolutely right. And I think that that's amazing. And then after they go through that process, that's when you can really turn them into something beautiful and special and custom.
Well, I like to look at it from the perspective that I don't turn them into anything.
Yeah.
I'm the representative.
Okay.
All I'm doing is just smoothing out the surfaces
Right.
of what they have created
They
themselves into.
Yeah. I think that's
And,
beautiful. That's really awesome.
Thank you.
Cool. All right, well, thank you so much for telling me a little bit more about your process and what you do at Wood Tops and Tables. And if you'd like to find out more, you can contact them. You can get in touch by phone at the number on the screen, or you can visit them online at woodtopsandtables.com. Thanks so much, Ron.
Thank you.